Good morning. I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network, and it's time to take a look at our midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Kyle, what do you see affecting our livestock trade here today?
Well, Lacey, that's a good question. It's not doing much of anything right now. This December cattle contract, we've traded a $2 range from $236.17 up to $238.17 here, posted here about a half an hour ago. That early morning buy program there around that 10 o'clock hour started up, and then we just kind of fizzled out, ran out of buyers. Now, I would like to see this December contract hold on to the 236 half area here going into the close, and it looks like right now that might have a little bit of trouble doing that, but we'll have to wait and see. I've said that before at midday, and then things have completely done a 180 here towards the close. Feeder cattle side of things here, the index is going to be up here again today when the Merc updates it, going to be up about 85 cents here. There's still a sale or two in question out there, and from what I've heard so far, feeders are about steady, maybe a little firmer out there in some barns here today. We do have the November feeders. They're going to start to see the Goldman roll impact. They're going to be getting out of those November longs and going out to the January, so we're going to start to see some roll pressure out there, and rightfully so. That November contract's losing about 22 to 25 cents here to the January, with all the other spreads here about steady or gaining on the day, so we can call that roll pressure. Now, we'll also see some effects here later this week. There's a large plant that's down here this week. We're going to be down for about 10 days here out in Colorado. And then I've also heard come across the screen this morning, there's potentially another plant going to be down here on Friday due to cooler clean out. So we do have some of that here to deal with. Cash this week, I'm looking to be steady at best here from the sounds of it. I do have some early cash trade maybe happening in Iowa at 355, but I can't get a good confirmation on that. So a lot of moving parts here this week, but today it doesn't seem to be a lot of activity when it all boils down to it, Lacey.
Thank you, Kyle. That is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. And if you'd like to talk to him about the markets, call him at 308-708-7340. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.
Let Gingrich Structures bring your building ideas to life with the Midwest top quality post frame buildings. From custom shops and garages to commercial storage and all things ag. Large or small, we do it all. Building exactly what you want with endless design options, premium materials, and a team that gets it done right. Your custom building is just a call away. That's Gingrich Structures, spelled Ginger-ICH Structures.com.
As the leader in bovine respiratory disease solutions, Zoetis knows you need every edge you can get in your fight against BRD. That's why our solution's active ingredients include Josh, and James, and Amy, and Beth, and Mike, and 100+ more professionals with top-of-the-line expertise to keep your cattle and your ROI healthy. Visit ZoetisUS.com/BRD or talk to your veterinarian to get started.
Welcome back to the Rural Radio Network. From the Tractor Tuesday Market Desk, I'm Lacey Shippey. Make sure you check out today's deals at TractorTuesday.com. Corn futures are staying pretty flat here this morning with nearby resistance and ongoing harvest keeping pressure on the market. Soybeans are slightly higher, just below the resistance levels, as the market anticipates more news about financial assistance for soybean farmers. The Trump administration has hinted at using tariff revenues to support soy farmers who've been impacted by China's absence in the buying market. And wheat contracts are lower with the higher dollar today. December corn is down 1 1/4 at 420.5. March down 1 3/4 at 436.5. May down 2 at 445 1/4. November soybeans are up 3 at 1020 3/4. January up 2 1/4 at 1038. March up 1 1/2 at 1052 1/2. Chicago December wheat is down 4 1/4 at 508 1/2. March down 4 1/4 at 526. December Kansas City wheat down 4 at 491 1/2. March down 3 1/2 at 513 1/2. December soybean meal is up 90 cents at 278, and December soybean oil is up a dime at 50.48. On the livestock side of things, October live cattle are up a dime at 231.97. December down 30 at 236.37. February down 42 at 239.20. October feeders are up 80 at 363.20. November up 50 cents at 361.22. January up 72 at 355.92. December lean hogs are down $1 at 86.27. February down 112 at 88.42. And Class 3 milk for November is up 4 cents at $16.95. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.